Come on, fools. Hey everybody, it's Bert down here in St. Croix. ATL Veg Out wanted me to do a quick little video of my dogs. These are my two dogs. And I'm also stealing a pet, a vegan, or not a vegan tag, but a tag that Jessica Australia just did. And I told her I was going to steal it even though she didn't tag me, but I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway. But anyway, this is called the Furry Friends tag. And these are my two furry friends. I really don't consider them friends. These are my kids because we don't have kids. So these are our kids. So the first question is, what is your pet's name? This is Special. Say hi. Her name is Special, and it's kind of a funny story. My uncle was a breeder in the early 2000s. No, anyway, he was a breeder and he showed Boston Terriers. I got her from him over 10 years ago, so she just turned 10 years old last month. And the reason her name is Special is not because she's a dum-dum or anything. It's because my uncle bred her with the mailman's female. That makes sense. So her registered name is AKA Special Delivery. So that's why we call her Special. And my uncle, you know, he has passed away some years ago. So just out of respect, we always kept the name Special, even though I thought it was kind of weird. In a different way, it's really cool. And this is my dog, Oliver. Say hi, Oliver. He is a Shih Tzu Maltese, and he is a real turd, but he is one of the most intelligent dogs I've ever owned, and I've always had dogs. We've had Black Labs, we've had Great Pyrenees, I think we had a German Shepherd, Cocker Spaniels, we've had Golden Labs. We've had the whole variety of dogs. He is a little turd. He's a handful, but he is so much fun. He is super smart, which he and I get on each other's nerves all the time because he really knows how to push my buttons, but I push his buttons too. And it's really fun. I did a video of him running around our old house where he goes crazy and just has these fits of just running and running and running and in circles. So if you want to check that video out, it's way early on when I started my YouTube channel. What kind of pet are they and what breed? Well, obviously they're dogs. She is a Boston Terrier and she is very, very regal. She is my grandma and I love her to death. And like I said, he is a Shih Tzu Maltese. How long have you had your pet? I've had her over 10 years. Got her as a puppy. I could literally hold her in my hands. She was so tiny. Well, she wasn't that tiny, but she was really tiny because you can get puppies that are like 6 to 8 weeks in there. But anyway, I could hold her on my hand. She was so small. And he turned 3 in December, I believe. In December. So he's just over 3 years old. How old is your pet? Well, 10 and 3. How does your relation with your pet? What does your relation with your pet mean to you? These guys are our world. I mean, they're our kids. I take them pretty much everywhere I go. If I go run an errand, then they'll go with me. Especially in my Jeep. I did a video of that, and they absolutely love riding in the Jeep just because all the doors are off, and you know, I take the windows off, and I say windows. They're not really windows, but. And they absolutely love it. They love the beach also. What are the nicknames that you call your pet? Well, we call her Grandma just because she's so old. But if you've ever been around her, she doesn't act like she's this old. She is very, very playful. She can keep up with him most of the time. She does tire a little bit faster, just because mainly it's because of her nose. Both of these dogs are brachiocephalic, meaning they have a short nose and it's harder for them to breathe air a lot quicker than a long-nosed dog. So they both get tired fairly quickly. But him only being 3 years old, he can play for 4 hours. Like he wears me out just throwing the ball on the rope and stuff. And him, nicknames, usually just call him Oliver. Sometimes we call him, you know, Dum Dum or whatever, but it's all, he's really not dumb. He's so smart it kind of hurts my brain to think how smart he really is. The last question is, does your furry friend have any quirks you'd like to share? Well, obviously, her being a Boston Terrier, she snores a lot, and they are very, very gassy. So, snorting and farting, that's kind of her life. Her being as old as she is she is in remarkable health. The vets really can't believe that she is over 10 years old and still looks this good. And she is just my little grandma. And all of her quirks he has, he is so curious, and he loves to jump up here many, many times. And yes, normally we do not allow our dogs on the countertop, but for this purpose in this video, it's fine. But normally they don't get up here, and usually we don't let them on the furniture too much. But the quirks that he has is he loves to play, and I know that's not really a quirk, but you can hide a rope anywhere in the house and he'll go sniff it out, which I think is really cool. And he's just silly. He's such a silly dog. Like I'm about to do another video with him because he likes to bark and talk, but he does it in a way that's really funny because it's like a low bark and talk, and they love to play. And like I said, these are our kids. I mean, you know, without them, we would have other dogs, obviously, but these guys are just our favorites. And ain't that right, Mama? Oliver, you gonna say hi? Say hi, everybody. Hi, hi. Well, thanks for watching, and ATL Veg Out, this was just for you. And Jessica, sorry I stole your tag even though you didn't tag me, but that's the way it goes. Y'all have a good day. Come on, fools.